Alright, feels good to be back to this series. Deadman mode is over for me, so we're back to from zero. And we just got 475k from that Doom trip. I'm going to get all of my gear back out after we do a quick farm run, and then we should have like almost a mil to work with for supplies, so it's not going to be that difficult for us to get back into the swing of things. I forgot my fucking tools! I'm going to go get some money, and then we'll do some more Doom and hopefully get a drop, and then it's creamy. Don't forget to double click your herb patches. Look at that. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Don't forget to do it, bro. Speeds it up. I guess it's more of a spam click than a double click, but you know. Wait, hello? Why is Ranar so up? 503k? Hold up. Okay, the seeds are up a little bit. Still, almost 300k for the run? Damn! Alright, we have 760... Oh, I forgot one. We have 760k to work with. And that is more than enough to buy our arrows and stuff back. So let's get down to business. Ooh, we have our fake million going into wave 8. And yes, I did have to leave in my other wave 8 because click priority is really annoying. There was a grub going over the little fucking rock thingy that I wanted to shoot to make the orb appear, so it clicked the rock at a bad time instead of the grub, and it, you know, Doom things. Anyway, let's do a wave 8 and claim our fake million probably. Alright, got our wave 8 done. And we ran out of runes. We ran out of wounds. I have no blood wounds left, so I have to go get some of those. So let's claim this into the inventory and get our fake... Look at this. This is the easiest way to tell. Sunkiss Bones, 672k of that. So I really only walked out with 300k because Doom is cool and gives you fake money in the form of bones. It is what it is. It's fine. We'll still make a decent bit off of this, and I'm just going to add these fire runes directly into my thing, and these death runes directly into my thing, and then we'll sell all this garbage. If we hit the lottery drop, it's great. If we don't, it's bad. And it is what it is. 409k. I didn't even bank my money that whole time. I could have banked my money, and I just didn't even do that. So 410k. We still have a decent amount of arrows, and we can bank prayer XP, dude. If you still need prayer XP, like me, I'm banking it up. Let's send one more run. Let's send one more run, and then I'm going to show you what we can do, even though that we've all in on this Scobo. I'm going to show you how easy it is to just get gear and do other stuff too. Alright, basically going to all in to refresh the Aether rune stack as well, so I don't have to think about that for a little while. So our runes are decent. They're not great, but they're decent enough to last me, I think. Fire runes, we're cooking. Blood runes, we have 100 casts. We're good. I think we're good for now. Let's run back in. I stored one of my super restores. Let's get this into platinum and grab my super restore and get back the fuck out there, as they say. Sometimes I don't understand why my brain does the things that it does, but it does them. So I have to do a farm run now. I'm going to take note of what I have in my inventory and proceed as such, because I don't know what. I was on wave 8 and a big grub spawned, and then for some reason in my head I was like, oh, let me kill the big grub instead of hitting the boss that's gonna do 99 to me. My brain just failed me. That's all. That's all. So I'm gonna do this farm run really quick. I should be able to scrape one by. Downgrading to Toad Flax because I have to downgrade a little bit for this run since I'm a bozo. But other than that, it should be fine. I can still rebuy supplies and things. You know, these things happen in rebuilds, and that's why I'm keeping it in the video, because I feel like a lot of people just wouldn't keep it in. But I am, because I'm a real one, bro. We all make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. It happens. And you just keep going. Alright. Recouped the losses. We're good to go again. 534k in the bag. So I just downgraded to Toad Flax. It's really no big deal. And we'll buy my arrows. That's all I need. I just need arrows. Because this boss truly does just eat arrows. But you kind of also have to go at this boss until you land a drop, which sucks a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see how long that ends up taking. Hopefully not too much longer now. Okay, we did a little farm run because it's been a while. Did some DMM things, and we're back to the main game. So this is our Toad Flax run, and this should be like 500k, and we planted 10 Renars. So I should be able to buy what we need for the Doom trip. I think the last clip was a farm run too, but I got busy. So we can now go buy a bunch of arrows and do that. So let's get down to business. All right, little no orb phase wave 8. What do we have? 300,000 GP. That's really bad. So I'm probably going to keep going because I have plenty of supplies. And if I die, I have a farm run to do. Okay, we got 2 waystones for the wave 9, which is a decent amount of money. This is like a real 600k. I think I'm going to take this because of the way I have to play this. I know a lot of people wouldn't risk this. So I'm going to take it so I have supplies covered. There we go. A clean 567k there. I'm going to dump the runes into my bag. And I'm going to re-up supplies and go again. All right, another fairly clean 8 down the drain. For, whoa, it's fake money. Look at that, dude. I love fake money. This actually isn't bad. I think I am going to claim this as well and leave. And, like, our supplies are cracked. So, you know, let me put these death runes in the pocket and then grab these sharks and go to the bank again. This isn't too bad, man. That was, what, 12 minutes and 46 seconds? I mean, these were a million GP, these stupid bones. I really wish they would fix it. Like, if you're not going to fix the other bugs that do them, at least stop making these GP, man. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, we bought some Aether runes. Let me put those in the bucket. Bada boom, bada bam. Kablamo. 600k. And we get to bank all that prayer XP. So 600k again. We used like 30 arrows, 1 ranging potion, 3 superstores, and a brew. Obviously, if you are just starting out at Doom, I would recommend you just go with like a full inventory of hard food and figure it out. Look at my guide again. But we're going to stay here for like a little bit longer because I probably want to get up to like a 3 mil stack. And then we're going to try a little bit of a flex pick that I have in the back pocket. And hopefully get some money from there as well. But maybe we'll hit a unique in the next couple of runs. Who knows? Alrighty, another 8 done, and 1233, pretty good. And I would keep going on this for my personal account, obviously, because again, we're just scammed by these stupid bones that are 6.6k a piece for some reason. So it's probably another 600k run, but I'm going to go ahead and claim and dip so we can have another chunk of money into the bank. We still have 117 arrows, so we're going strong on the arrows. I think we've finally gotten over the hurdle of not having enough money for supplies. So, gonna keep going, probably 1 or 2 more at Delve, and then we'll be good to go. I think now I can afford to go a little bit deeper because I have the cushion to back me up if I lose supplies. Because I'm ending with so many supplies that I should keep going, and there's no reason not to. I'm just, you know, assuming that wave 8 is where most people would reset, and so that's what I'm doing. I think I could probably get down to like 14, 15 range pretty consistently with this setup. Not having the blowpipe is a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. So we're already back up at a mil, and I think I'll need like, not that much, because like we still have the B claws. Or did we sell the B claws? I'll have to go back and check. It's kind of hard to track some of these things. I don't remember if I sold the B claws or not. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I sold the B claws. So if we did, then that's fine. We don't necessarily need them where we want to go next, which is Yama. So I'm trying to just get like a reasonable mage setup, and then we'll go head over to Yama. Forgot to sell these. These are money. Forgot to put those in. They were hidden away. Wait, the chaos runes too. Hidden away, hidden away. So hard to sell all this stuff sometimes. 178. All right, so we're at 1.27 mil. We actually could just waddle over to Yama now if we wanted to. I'll consider. All right, I just autopilot went to a 9, but we're looking pretty decent again. Again, these, dude, whatever. We're going to ignore the bones, but this is looking pretty good again. We're getting another 2 Maquidal Waystones. Again, I have all of my supplies left, so I really should keep going, but there's no reason at the current state of my bank for me to risk all of this. But now I am going to have to drop like a bajillion things, so I guess I'll just like do that, unfortunately, but it's fine. And we're going to claim and leave it. We're just going to do it. Would I leave here normally? No, I wouldn't. But do I want the 3 Onyx bolts? It's worth more than a ranging potion, I guess. And so is that. So we'll just take that. I could put it in the bank, but I don't know what I have and don't have in the bank, so I don't want to lose anything. And I don't feel like taking a screenshot of the loot and then selling it, so we're doing it this way because it's just easier. And yes, I'm losing money. I'll just, like, give myself the potions back from my own bank or something. 829k. You really can't complain about the Doom loot when it's online. When it's just like 1,500 Earth runes, then there's a slight problem. But we are at 2 million GP. I believe I could get a Yama setup going if I wanted to do some solo Yama and see how that goes. So I might do that. Let's get a farm run in, and then let's try a little solo Yama. Let's see what goes down. All right, so I'm doing another farm run. I take a lot of breaks. I'm probably a lot like you, so if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm thinking about Yama. I'm thinking about the Eye of Ayak. I'm thinking about raiding. I'm thinking about so many things that we have access to with the amount of money that we have, and we got it so quickly that now I feel like I'm spoiled for choice, and I don't really know what to do. So I'm going to stick to Doom for a little bit longer. I'm going to show you guys exactly how much money we're at once we do this quick Renar run, and it's a lot more than I thought. I don't know why I thought I had less than this, but it's really strange to, like, keep coming back to the series, you know, 8 hours goes by, a day goes by, whatever, and I jump into the recording, I'm like, okay, wait, how did I get that much money? And I have to go back into the recording and see, you know, what was going on. But our Doom luck for our standard drops is actually just pretty decent, so that's mostly what's going on. Don't know why I'm coming in with this in the middle of the video. Don't even know if I'll put it in, but, you know, that's how content creation kind of goes. And mine is very jumbled, because I cannot spend all day on this game, even though I would like to. And sometimes I do, but a lot of the times I don't. I do things. I have a life. All right, reeling in another 460, which brings us to 2.3? 2.4 even, which is an interesting number to be at. Reason being, we can start affording a lot of things, and we still have the light bearer going for us. And remember, we can interchange the Scobo with a purging staff at any point in time if we would like to. So I guess I'll do that and try and send a little bit of solo Yama. I'm going to use main hand Arclight and then purging staff, and we can buy an occult for the purging staff, and I think we're fine from there to just go ahead and jump into Yama. I'm going to go see. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's go find out. Okay, so I would need Purging Staff plus 10% to get over the Void Flares, which is possible, but it's very strange. I would have to Purging Staff, Occult, Cape, Augury, which is awkward, but doable. But I'm wondering if just camping Mage would be better, since we don't really have any good melee gear at current. So let's see if we can cobble together a solo mage Yama, which I've literally never done. I've only done melee, so sure, why not? Let's just try it to mix it up a little bit, right? Like that's the game. Let's mix it up. All right, so let's go ahead and buy our occult back for 746k. And I'm gonna note this down because I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna forget what I have. And a Ring of Shadow. So a lot of untradeable gear here that you can just pick up sort of whenever in your account. Bear's Gloves you should have pretty quickly. Book of the Dead, again, you should have these pretty quickly. Desert Treasure 2, I can understand if you're delaying this. And then Mage Arena 2, you're not going to get PK doing Mage Arena 2. You might as well just go do it. And then let me add full Blood Bark to this list. Not a zero cost thing here, but I think that's kind of all we need. We do need some sort of melee bonk weapon. We do have the Hosta, so I guess I could just bring that. Sure, I'll bring a Hosta to, like, stab him. What are we doing with our spec? I wonder if there's something I can do with my spec. Let me think. Okay, I merged myself. Void is better than the 1% armors. I had to go check. I was curious because Purging Staff has super high accuracy. Look at this. 42 to 79 accuracy, dude. We're doing cracked accuracy with the full Void. This is only better because we lack the Tormented Bracelet or Confliction Gauntlets. The moment you have the Zenite Jewelry, the 1% armors will become better, like Blue Moon and Bloodbark and whatever. So that is what we're doing there. We're going to go ahead and grab our rune pouch out. We're going to dump it back into the bank, and we are going to boot up what we have. I'm probably just going to buy what I need raw from here, which is quite a bit of stuff, to be fair. All right, we have loaded up the rune pouch, and I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anything. We don't need Death Charge because we're not speccing with, like, anything. So I'm going to rock with this. I'm going to get a couple more foodies. And we're going to see... how the cookie crumbles here. I'll let you know how it goes. I've never done this, and it's super budget. I wouldn't recommend this, but I want to try it just for sake of trying. And if it's bad, then I'll just go back to Doom, and that's fine. We apparently max over a 57, by the way, in this setup, which is kind of insane to me. And so far, so good. Like, I mean, nothing crazy going on. Yeah, we maxed a damn 58 in this setup, dude. A 58? Okay. Void Mage coming in a little bit clutch, huh? The free armor. Who doesn't love free armor? Go get your Void, bro. I don't know why people diss this so much. Void's still okay. It has its place. You know? It may not ever be the best. But it's alright. It's doing okay. It's okay. Smile. I'm not gonna lie, this is taking a very, very long time. And the problem with that is you have to use a bunch of casts, and then if you don't get a loot at the end, that's rough, buddy. Okay, long-ass kill time, 7:43. 4? Yeah, see, that's what you don't want to see. So the other problem with this, not that we're struggling yet, because we can easily just go reset. We had to use a lot of casts, right? So we burned 1,000 fires, only 5 cosmics, about 280 souls, and 20 bloods. So a lot of soul rune cost to do this, and we get jack shit out of it, really, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm going to give it... let's do like an hour of Yama and see. I mean, at this rate, we can only get like, what is that, 6 kills in an hour? Probably less with banking, but we walked out of it with not a lot of GP, which I don't love. So we'll see what happens on the next kill. It doesn't cost me that much in like actual supplies, and I can honestly just get away with doing super anti-poison to save a little bit of money on the... What the fuck? Anti-poison? Eh? Super anti? Why is it one word? Excuse me. Anyway, I'm going to buy one of these, and it's just going to be fine. And then I'll sell this anti back for a little bit more cash. And we'll buy some more soul runes, because soul runes seems like it's going to be the choke. And I like Yama. Mage camping is a little bit boring, I'm not going to lie, but I like Yama. Yama's a cool dude. So I'm going to buy 500 more of these at least. Let's do 1,000, dude. Fuck it, right? No, because we need aethers for... I'm trying to do forward thinking. I'm buying 1,000. I'm buying 1,000 soul runes, and you can't change my mind. That's what I'm doing. I'm buying 1,000 soul runes. Those are going to come through. I'm going to reset the rest of the inventory, and then we're going to go back. You're probably wondering, Gis, why are you bothering with this? You have to get Oath Plate for a drop. Otherwise, this boss is pointless. And like, yeah, but his common drop of Oath Plate shards right now is like 2.5 mil. So if you solo Yama, like you can do Yama solo, you will make a decent amount of money. You're going to see Oath Plate shards fairly commonly, and you'll see like dossiers. Maybe you'll get lucky with a contract. You'll see eventually an Oath Plate piece, knock on wood. Like you can make your money back here fairly reasonably. So don't knock it till you try it, you know? It's one of those. Look at that max hit. Oy! Alrighty. What was that? 651. A little bit better that time. Oh my, look at that, baby. That's what I'm talking about, dude. How much is this worth? Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness. Let me go see how much this is worth, dude. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's why you're a Yama. Because you can just do a trip and boom. You just made $1.1 million into the bag, baby. And that's not even a rare drop, okay? We just put that right into our pocket. We just take it and we put it in our pocket. That's what we do. I'm going to buy a bunch more fire runes while I fucking die IRL, apparently. Buy 12k. Let's just max out the rune pouch, dude. Let's not even think about it anymore. Boom. Max that bitch out. 15k. That's what these Onyx bolts are going to pay for. I'm down. I'm down to just keep going at this boss. He's a fun time. And that's what I'm after in this series. I want you guys to have a fun time following me along. Learn these things. I have guides. It is worth your time. It is okay if you die. Literally nobody cares. Just go in, give it your best shot, and you will be fine. I'm telling you, you'll be fine. You'll surprise yourself. Give it a shot. All right, we're walking away with a bunch of money, and I don't even need to buy more supplies. I'm even gonna keep the money on me, dude. I'm gonna go back with the money on me. I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, Yama, check this shit out. All right, another one down. 819, a little bit longer there again. The whiff drop. All right, pretty quick in rage there. 705, not bad. We take those for a dossier. Okay, GL. Okay, just Divine Sev. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Just a quick, like 120k. Can't really complain. We're going to go right into the next kill. All right, another one bites the dust, and I think we can do another one right after this. We surely can with that. Unfortunate to get a supply drop, but it is what it is. All right, another pretty swift enrage for a 641. Not bad, not bad. For 40,000 fire runes. So I guess I never have to worry about buying those again, huh? I don't know how much Yama that was, but I'm going to keep going for a little while just because it's kind of fun, and I'm a little impressed by the Void getting 641 clears. You know, I'm in, like, actual Giga Rag. I just got my Purging Staff, basically. It's a fresh day, you know what that means. 500k from a farm run, and we planted 10 more Renar seeds. It is what it is. Let's get back to Yama, baby. Another Yama down. What do we got? Okay, Wrath Runes. 800 Wrath Runes ain't too bad. Let's do another one. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Okay, let's go. I think that's like a cool 500k. Yeah, 540. And I'm just going to re-up my prayer pots and anglers and go again, baby. I think that was the slowest Yama I've ever done. 9 minutes and 14. That was miserable. Oh, well. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, dude. This is why we do it. Oh, my God. I'll show you how much that's worth after the next kill, baby. I lied. I have 50 soul runes left to my name, so that's not going to work out too well, huh? That kill took a little bit too much time, so we cast a lot. But here, watch. This is why we do solo Yama. Ready? Skadoosh. I'm gonna put it down a little bit. Like, dude, 2.5 mil into my pocket for 9 minutes of work? Come on. I'm gonna buy some runes and supplies, and I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna keep going. Disregard the in-game timer. I was AFK for a long time watching YouTube and eating lunch. I was in Mark of Darkness, lol. Alright. It's another Yama down. What do we got? Both play legs. Okay, back-to-back shards, dude. We take those. And we're going to go right into another kill. Another one bites the dust. What do we get? Okay, I'll take it. Let's go sell this and see where we're at. Full 2.8 mil run. That puts us at 6.6, dude. We're going to have a green stack again soon. This boss might be a little bit broken. Have I hammered home the farm run thing yet? It's a new dawn, it's a new day. Do a farm run. Gaboom. We have 7 mil. And I don't really know what to do with it, except go back to Yama. Okay, I did some calculations. And if I buy the mage's book, it is 2 max hits for a max hit of 60 at Yama. So I'm going to put 2.67 mil into the bank. 267. Okay. And we're going to buy the mage's book, and I'm going to put that down in my notepad. Aha! Alright, that was a scuffed-ass kill, I'm not going to lie. 811's pretty slow. Dossier! Bookoosh! A little glyphic. Okay, a little glyphic. I got to reset. I forgot my Hosta. You know what I could do, though? What if I just use the arc light instead of the Hosta? Maybe I'll just do that. They probably would... Oh, wait. Why are these expensive? Yo, if you're going for glyphic, I'm sorry. I just collected a mil off of you. Get merged. Alright, so I'm going to do a couple of things here. The first I want to do is go ahead and purchase these Aranea boots because they're going to be useful basically for the duration of the account until we have Avernic Treads. Like, I don't really see a reason to get, like, prims now that the Avernic Treads exist. So, I'm going to just put these in now. 3.3 mil, bagoosh. Now we have those. Okay, cool. And we should be able to sell Blood Bark. Not that we get that much, but it's a couple seeds, right? And we still have 2 middle earning. Next purchase I'm going to want to do is a Serp Helm, and you'll see why Next. Okay. Oh my god, bro. We're printing. What did I tell you? 714 on that. Not bad. And I shouldn't have drank that. We probably can't go again with the prayer level that we have. But that might just be our Serp Helm. So let me go see. All right. Serp Helm Uncharged is 3.9 mil. So we'd be left with 500k. We would get a little bit of scales. Let's hold for like one more shard drop. And then I think we'll be good to go. Because we're also still pretty fine on runes. Not too concerned about them. We could probably do 3 more kills. So let me restock and do a little bit more. Okay, that was super scuffed. Had to deal with the bird in the middle of that kill, but we made it. For some emeralds. Simply unlucky. We go again. Okay, another bunk-ass kill, but we get there. 651. I guess it wasn't as bunk as I thought. Dragon Plate Skirt. Sure, man. No biggie. Place for the supplies. And probably a little bit more. So not enough quite for what I want. I need one more Oath Plate Shard Drop. Ooh, give me that. I need one more Oath Plate Shard Drop, and then we should be right as rain. Just a quick check-in. We're at 50 mil. I don't know where we started. 40 maybe? Yama's made us a lot of money. I gotta burn some dollary dues on some soul runes, as per usual at the Yammer, but nothing that's out of budget for us anymore. You know what I mean? We're pretty freaking rich, dude. We're pretty freaking rich. Buy a couple more blood runes too, because these are gonna have uses outside of just cast. We're gonna use these for other spells, I'm sure, in the future, raising thralls and whatnot. So we always need those in the bag. And the rest, I just need some pots and some food, and we're good to go again. Whoa, look how I typed that shit out. Another one down, a lot cleaner that time. Some soul runes, we take those. Those go immediately into the bag. 621, dude, 621. Aranea's plus Mage's Book, making a difference over here. Take note, take note. Hey, had a couple clicks not register there, don't know why. Diamonds, I don't want your gems, bro. That kill took a long time. 719, I guess it didn't take that long. Okay, another one down. What do we got? Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, a log box? What do we got? Okay, 80 dragon darts, can't complain. 1 moss more for the trip. Okay, I think that was the slowest P2 ever. 801. Okay, sometimes they just feel really slow, but they're not. Another log box. What do we got? Dragon plate skirt. Okay. Nothing fancy. Still get a cool 250 off of that, which puts us at 4.3 mil, which is starting to get where I want to be. We're getting close. New dawn, new day, new farm run, baby. 500k, and we're back to Yama. What are we getting today, Mr. Yama? That was sort of a scuffed kill, but it's fine. Ether Catalyst, sure. And we'll go right into the next one. Okay, what do we got? Kerpow! Okay, well, it is what it is. We can't go again because we need to pick up our runes, but we do have an offer on the GE, so we can just go grab those. Still 283k from the Aether Catalyst, so I can't really complain. Let's restock and go on back. I need to get that melee set up ready to go. Okay, what do we get? A dossier. I'll open that at the end. We have enough to do another one. Let's go. And we'll open this. Forfeit breath. And we'll reset. All right, we've crossed the 50 mil threshold. And I think I can afford the swap that I want to do. So let's see what I can manage here. And one more thing. These will perhaps make a difference. That's all we can afford for now. And we need Barrow's gloves. And I think we're good. And then I still will keep this stuff with me. Reason being, if in P3 I fall out of cycle, I will need to kill the boss still. So we're going to do it this way and see how it goes for a kill. And go from there. Hopefully it's a little bit better. We can actually use our spec now. An arc light is better than a scythe, believe it or not. So if you have an arc light, you can do this. And most of this gear is pretty achievable. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, it was a bit wiggly on my part for the first one back, but we'll warm up and we get another dossier. For some chasm scrolls. I actually don't know how much these are right now. Hey, why are these still 44K? I mean, all right, I'll take the 740K. I think we'll wrap up the episode there because let's do a check. Let's do a check. We have 54.4 mil. Dude, what? How did I just generate 3 mil? I don't know. This game works in mysterious ways. Next episode, I'd like to try to get to 75. So let's see how we can do that. But for now, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next episode. We should only have like 2 more of these. I'm trying to go to like 100, 200 mil.